Hey guys, another Dyna-Glo video. So today, you know what this is in my hand, I should have, but anyway, um, they had these on sale, fillet knives, and I didn't measure it, but it's probably, I don't know, 5.5, 6 inch, and a shorter one, fillet knives on sale at Walmart for $4 for both of them. And so I bought two of them, two sets, two pairs. I brought them home. I tried them out on a soft tomato, and they really weren't all that sharp. But I sharpened them up, and it's, for the dollars, man, it's a great knife. It's got this non-slip handle. It's really easy to hold on to. It's very ergonomic, if that's a word you're cool with. And I like it. I like it a lot. And after I sharpened it, it holds an edge pretty well. I sharpened it probably 2 weeks ago, and it will still slice a soft tomato pretty well, and carrots and cucumbers and potatoes and peppers and so on. Meat, I don't get paid for this, but I just thought that if you see this in Walmart and think it must be junk because it's so cheap, bring it home, put an edge on it, and you're going to be happy with it, I promise. So anyway, today we're doing a poor man's dinner. So what I have here is a glass pan. It's 14 by 9 by about 1.75 inches deep. I have in this pan some pre-cooked rice, some peas. I cut up alright, let me go back. There's a cup of rice, there's a cup of peas. There's one medium to larger size onion chopped up in this, and there's a pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast. So I coated the bottom of this pan with olive oil, and I put in some garlic. Garlic's good on anything. It's cookies, ice cream, it doesn't matter, it's good on everything. Now, the problem that I've got with this is that it's a bit long to fit in the Dyna-Glo. I can still get the door shut, but it kind of bulges the door out and leaves a little bit of a gap. But that's okay, because I'm going to slow cook this. And, I'm sorry, there's one good-sized bell pepper cut up in this as well. And I finished it off with some teriyaki sauce. I just kind of drizzled it over the top, and I'm going to let it soak down through everything as it's cooking. I'm going to cook this at about 170 degrees, 200 degrees, 170 to 200 for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to cover it with tin foil. So we will see how this turns out. And it's a very inexpensive meal, and this is the second time that I've done this. The first time it really turned out well. I got to check on my chickens. We've got coyote and fox and hawks and stuff everywhere, and they're kind of free ranging today. So, but anyway, we're gonna get this into the Dyna-Glo, and I'll be back shortly, and we'll see how it's progressing. And as a topper, when this is all done, I'm gonna put some shredded cheese on top of it, let it melt through and into this meal, and this is dinner for tonight. So I'll keep you guys on board, and we'll see how it turns out. So it's been about 20 minutes. Temperature right now, while I open the door so you can't see the thermometer, was about 192-ish. So I'm going to put a little tin foil over the top to keep the juiciness in, I guess you would say. Initially, I obviously did not cover it, and that was to get some of the smoke flavor in. And man, smoke is good on everything. Ice cream, cookies, pizza, bacon. Yeah, it's good on everything. So now we're going to cover it up, and we're going to keep some of the juices inside to make sure that it's tender and juicy and moist and just totally yummy. And I'm not going to cover it super heavy, super tight, because I really like the smoke flavor. So that's what we're gunning for right now. And I'm going to let this go. It's actually starting to drizzle a little. It's not supposed to do this until Tuesday, and today is Saturday. But anyway, we're going to let this do its thing, probably another 15 minutes or so, and we should be good to go. And then it's going to get the cheese topping, and it'll be ready to eat. Okay, so it's been about another 15 minutes or so, and the temperature is actually just at 200. So it's time to put the cheese on, and we're going to let it go probably another 10 minutes after that, and it's going to be chow time. The cheese that I'm using is a Lucerne. It's a 3-cheese blend, Wisconsin, New York, and Vermont sharp cheddar. And I think this is going to work out just fine. And I forgot to bring down an oven mitt, so I'm using the gloves that I use when I weld. Boy, I've said it a million times, I wish YouTube had some kind of smell feature. This teriyaki is just phenomenal. You know what? There's not going to be enough left in here for much else, so I think I'm going to put it all in here. Just like garlic, man, you cannot have enough cheese. So there's the cheese on top of this, and I'm going to cover it up again. I want the cheese to melt and drizzle down through the food. And as I said, I'm going to put it in for probably another 10 minutes or so, and then it's going to be good to go. And I kind of think I really should be making I don't want to say a video, but maybe a paper trail as far as the recipes I put together go. Not only does my family enjoy what I make, I've had friends over, and I get a lot of positive responses from the meals that I prepare, especially on the Dyna-Glo. I know it gets a bad rap from a lot of people, but if you take your time, and the mods that I made so you can adjust the airflow, and I adjust the chimney, it really works out well for the price. So anyway, when this is all said and done, I'll be back, and we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay guys, so it's been about 15 minutes since I put the cheese on, and the temperature kind of got away from me. Unfortunately, it does take a bit of attention to maintain a constant temperature. It doesn't matter what it is, 150 or 250. If you have the tenacity and the right amount of fuel, the airflow, the chimney blockage or open, you can pretty much attain any temperature that you really need or want. But feeding the horses, the ducks, the chickens, and so on, I kind of got away. So right now we're probably at about 220 degrees. And that's not a big issue because I do have it covered, so I know that the juices and stuff are going to stay put, so to speak. But let us take a look, since I put the cheese on, and see how this has turned out. And man, I wish I had another glove so I could tip this, but this is going to be phenomenal. It's just starting to get a little crispy on the top, and wow, believe it or not, it's getting hot through my glove. But I just wanted to bring you along for this. I use this smoker. I don't make a video every time I use it, of course, but I use this very, very often, and I couldn't be happier with the performance and with the outcome of what I'm cooking and making. Again, I just wanted to bring you all along and show you another recipe that I make, and I can just tell by the way it looks, I'm gonna be doing this again. And I said in the previous video, I can't wait until the winter, when there's a foot or two of snow out here and all hope is lost. But I'm going to be making some ribs, some chicken. Probably, I really want to do some pork chops. I think that's going to be very, very soon. And I have this cool idea for some pork chops. And not everything that I show y'all is something that I've done a million times before. And if I make something in here that just turns out horrendous, I'll mention it in the next video. But so far, and knock wood, everything that I've done in here has been met with enthusiasm. Everyone has liked it. I've got no complaints. I really, really don't. You know, well, I've got one. If Dyna-Glo had made it so you could adjust the firebox airflow from the factory, that would have been cool. I wouldn't have had to spend that time to do it myself. But if you look through my videos, if you're interested in that, to see how I did it, it's, in my opinion, it's a very worthwhile upgrade, modification, whatever you'd like to call it. But I'm super happy so far with this, and I'll keep you guys posted, because I think a lot of people are into food, you know, as it relates to an everyday kind of event. But I will keep you posted. So you guys have a great weekend. It's Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. September 26th. So you guys have a great Saturday, September 26th, and we'll talk soon. Enjoy.